Hey y'all, what's up? And welcome back to another episode of Inside Out with Jazz. Well, as you can already tell by the title, we're going to be doing a get ready with me, which will be my first get ready ever, so beware. So just bear with your girl, okay? Because I'm not used to talking and doing my makeup, but we are going to be doing a get ready with me and also just talking about like bad days, you know, and how I kind of like today in particular woke up feeling like shit and how I got myself out of that funk and just, you know, kind of shaking off the negative energy. So if you want to see how to get this orange and pink look beat and also want to chit chat about having bad days and getting through it, then please keep on watching. Hey everybody, so before we jump into doing my makeup and chit chatting, disclaimer, I am not a makeup artist. I just kind of do what I think looks good and we just rock out from there, right? So don't be alarmed because there's probably going to be a point in this makeup session where things look a little crazy, but in the end it always comes together. And I'm probably not gonna go too specific like a makeup tutorial. I'll mention a couple different things I use, but I'm probably not gonna get too specific because again, it's a get ready with me, it's not a makeup tutorial. So first things first, eyebrows. Well, actually let me pull my hair back a little bit here. I ain't gonna front. I woke up a little irritated today. I woke up feeling heavy. I wasn't feeling good. Whew. Like, why was that such a struggle? Eyebrows first. This is kind of fun. Slippy slip. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna start with my brows. I'm wondering if I should get a mirror. I think I'm gonna have to get my mirror. Maybe I won't. Yeah, I'm gonna need my mirror. Hold on. Ooh, just working out some technical difficulties, y'all. So I am going to be facing to my my left, your right, because the mirror I have is here. So I need to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm gonna begin with my brows. I just like to, personally, when I do my makeup, I prefer the Anastasia brow pencil, but I don't have it right now, so this is just gonna have to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna fill this in real quick. I follow my natural shape. I don't do anything fancy. I just kind of fill it in and then I just shape it with concealer. Get this other brow on. I cannot take myself serious like this, so let me get the other brow on. And if y'all already peeped my missing nail, I am not that girl that's gonna be spending, I don't know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Hell, I don't even like to spend 10 minutes on my brows. If I can whip these motherfuckers on in like 5 minutes, I'm happy. I do not need to be here for like ever trying to perfect my brows. I'm just lazy. I like to be fast with my makeup or my brows. I usually don't have twins. I usually have sisters and I'm okay with that. I'm cool. Okay, all right, boom. My eyebrows are sort of on. We still got to clean them with some concealer. You can tell I'm like almost done with it. Just squeeze the life out of my concealer. This is my favorite concealer to use. It is, what the fuck is this? Brand. I don't know what brand this is. cute. You know, you gotta buff that concealer in as much as you can. Don't worry, we fix everything later. We don't need perfect right now. At least I don't. All right, we're gonna be good for now with the brows right there. Okay, without any notice, I just went for foundation. I think I was a little tired of how I looked and was like, girl, get that foundation on. So I'm using L'Oreal True Match in the color W6. Now that the brows are on, I got some foundation on, and I don't look ghost, let's get into the bad days, right? It's my palette. I'm going to be using this electric palette for today because I kind of want to play with some color. For me, when I woke up today, I really just wasn't feeling great. I wasn't feeling at my best, and I think it has a lot to do with unresolved issues that I have going on, and because there's still situations in my life that need attention. There's still things that I have to get through and go through and figure out, and for me personally, I'm on a mission to just have a peace in my life and just to have a lot of lightness in my life. But I feel like I can't have that because I have family problems going on. So, and I'm like, what the hell can I do to just shake this funk off? Because who wants to feel that way? Who wants to feel depressed and down or stressed out, right? Nobody. So I'm gonna do my best, y'all, to talk and do makeup because I never do this. I've never done this before. So it's a little out of my comfort zone to talk and do makeup. Oh shit, one color. It's like, can you walk and chew gum type of shit, right? So anyway, I'm just using like this light brown color for my base. Just a regular, kind of like a brown, nice brown color that I like to use. Just smack everywhere. Smack, smack, smack. And I'm using a Sigma brush. I need some new brushes, I know that's right. But they get the job done. So anyway, as I was saying, some of the things that I wanted to talk about is how I got through, right? How I shake off that really heavy dark feeling, but it took for me to do a couple different things, right? So when I woke up this morning, I was like, okay, boom, let me just go into my toolbox and pull out all of the stocks, pull out everything that I know is gonna help me with kind of processing and getting through my feels at the moment, right? Add a little more brown. So the first thing I did was meditate. I love me some meditating because nothing makes me feel more grounded, more centered than meditating. If you haven't tried it, try it. I used to be one of those people that were like, man, my mind is so busy. My mind is so noisy. There's like no way I'm gonna be able to meditate, because I used to think that meditating meant that you had no thoughts. I used to think that meditating meant that everything was blank. It's black in your head. And it's just nothing. And it's like not the case, which I now know. Woo, y'all know how this lip do. That bad. Okay. I want to play with this pink color. Like this really bright pink. Is that too orange? No, because I think that's the color that's looking like. Maybe I could do pink and orange. Let's do pink and orange. We'll put a nice hot pink. So what I learned is to just put the motherfucking thing, and then you kind of like look up, and then it does that. Actually, I'm not gonna use this. Switch concealers. So yeah, like I was saying, meditating. I absolutely love to meditate because it's like the first step to calming me down and kind of like not feeling so overwhelmed and so lost and so frustrated. So I meditate. Oh Oh shit, hold on y'all, because I'm not that good at this, so I'm still learning. Oh my god! Fucking concealer, y'all. I just got concealer on my contact. Oh my god. Lord, that was scary. But I'm okay. And the show shall go on. Alright, so that's what we're working with. And we're gonna set the powder that's on my eye. I look crazy, y'all. That's okay. We shall come together in the end. Something that helps me a lot is journaling. Like when I'm feeling really overwhelmed and I'm just feeling so heavy, I need to journal. I need to get my feelings out on paper. It's like a form of a release, if you will. It doesn't mean that the problem goes away, but you know, I'm really just at this point trying to just bring myself down from feeling so heavy. And journaling helps me do that because I can be raw or as mean or as anything I want to be on paper, right? Because it's my private book to just be as vulnerable and as raw as I want to be, good, bad, or ugly, because nobody's gonna see it but me. So yeah, just after I meditate, I like to light candles. I like to light sage and just write my thoughts and my feelings. And actually, I'm going to show you guys the little pink first. Let me just put a little pink pat. And what happens is the color is so much brighter because of the concealer. Look at that bright pink. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. Let me show y'all my new book though. Let me show y'all my new book because this is my notebook that I write all my feelings in. I actually just got it probably like 2 weeks ago because my other journal that I was using to write all my feelings, I filled it all up. And this is my new one. Ain't it cute? It just makes me want to write things down. Like I'm not gonna lie, I like aesthetically pleasing things. I like cute things, and this is from Amazon, so super affordable. And yeah, I write all my feelings down in there, and that's exactly what I did this morning to try to just help myself process what I'm feeling, because I am a Cancer moon, okay, and I feel a lot. Okay, I feel a lot. So we're gonna take this orange real quick, and we're just gonna like buff, like kind of like dab it in. And then we're just gonna do like a sweeping motion to kind of buff it out. But I think whenever you're feeling down and you're just not feeling good and you got a lot of negative emotions going on, the best advice I can give is to disconnect. Disconnect, take a step back, take some time for yourself and with yourself, and do what you need to do to process your emotions and your feelings, so you don't you don't carry all that negativity throughout the whole entire day. Ain't nothing worse than when you wake up and then you know you're in a funk and you drag that whole funk out. That's exactly what I didn't want to do today. I wanted to get to a space where I can just have my moment and just process what it is that you're feeling, you know. And that's what I had to do. I was like on a 1,000 with my feelings and my stress, and I'm like, girl, calm down. But that's what having good coping mechanisms do. It when you have those tools there ready and waiting for you, so when things go up, you know, to the left, or when things get a little crazy, you can deal with it, you can cope with it in a non-self-detrimental way, right? Gotta fix that pink. It's a little fading out. We don't want that. We want deep, rich vibrancy. I don't know if that orange is showing enough for me. Okay, we're gonna keep going with it. So I'm not going anywhere anyway. This morning was not about me trying to resolve or fix the issue, but just try to come down to a calmer level and just to a space where I can think about things not just from my perspective, but from other people's perspective, which will allow me to then evaluate how I want to move forward, right? Talking to people is cool too, although I do that like after, unless it's like a crazy type of like a real crazy out of this world situation. I probably would just take a couple minutes to myself first before calling a friend and venting. But that's cool too. You can do that. You can do that as well. That's what friends are for anyway, right? But you know, don't be scared to deal with things by yourself or on your own, right? You know, sometimes things seem so scary and so stressful and we don't know what to do, but it's like sometimes just breathing can help. You know, just take a deep fucking breath. You know, focus on the present, focus on the moment, right here, right now. Not what you think is going to happen in the future, or any fears that you think, you know, or any fears you may have, or things you're worried about that may or may not come. You know, it's like sometimes you just got to ground yourself and just remember that here and now in this moment, you're okay, you're good. That's another thing I do as well. So when I'm journaling, I have like 3 different journals, not just the book I showed you, and one of my other journals that I like to reference and that use on a daily basis is my gratitude one. And what helped me and what helps me on a regular basis is just having a really grateful, humble heart and trying to remember, you know, all the blessings and all the amazing things I have in my life. And it doesn't have to be anything extravagant, like fancy cars or purses or shoes. Like just being grateful for life, for the air in your lungs, for your soul, for your heart, for, you know, your health, your mom, your dad. Like, you know, just being like, yo, life's not that bad. Why am I tripping? And I think having a strong sense of faith too helps me personally. Like I've come to learn and come to realize just how much like God and the universe really have my back, and that if I do my part and I'm a good person and, you know, I'm genuine and authentic and helpful and compassionate, that I'm gonna be okay always, even in the moments that I don't feel like I'm okay, or if I feel stuck. For me, just being really spiritual has been life-changing for me, and it's helped me get through a lot, you know. So yeah, just remembering that I have so many blessings, that I'm protected, I'm loved, I'm valued. Sometimes you got to start there to help you get out of that funk, you know, and just like, okay, let me not put all of my energy and attention into the one thing that's pissing me off right now. You know, let me try to remember just how fortunate I am, because we all are fortunate. If you're breathing, if you have air in your lungs, you're fortunate. I don't care what your status is, if you have a job, you don't have a job, or what's going on. Like, every day that you are here and you have air in your lungs, you are blessed. I know most of, especially 2020, that didn't teach us that lesson in 2020. I don't know what will. I don't think there's a person alive today that can say that 2020 has not emotionally impacted them intensely. And that's just my way of saying 2020 has fucked us all over in some way, shape, or form. It's my nice way. It's my political way. But yeah. I've become really big on trying to not let my emotions consume me and take over, because that could definitely happen. Y'all, I cannot believe I got concealer on my contact. Like, it's a struggle to see right now. Moving on to something I super duper struggle with. Well, the second thing I struggle the most with, because the first thing is lashes. I cannot put lashes on by myself. I be struggling. And wing liner. Can y'all feel me on the wing liner? Like, I hate doing it myself. I really wish I could just have somebody come do my makeup every day. I guess that's every woman, right? But so we're gonna attempt to do a wing liner. Y'all gonna see what I be going through. It's sad, but I need a wing liner for this look. But yeah, so where were we with the bad day stuff, right? So yeah, talking to a friend is cool. Also, a really big thing too for me is just surrounding myself with a lot of positivity. I love Audible books. It's an investment, but to me it's super duper worth it, because I absolutely love listening to books, and reading in general is something that I'm really into and I enjoy. But for me, Audible is easy because you just put it on, you listen, and then you absorb the book and the information, right? So I like to read things and listen to things that just bring a lot of positivity and encouragement and wisdom into my life. Like, I try to make sure that I'm constantly filling myself with those things, because if not, then looking at the world from a pessimistic view, and I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time. I want to feel good. I don't want to be, oh, woe is me and blah blah blah. No, I ain't got time. Whenever I don't plan to wear lashes, because I'm definitely not putting on lashes tonight, not in the mood. I should though for this look. But whenever I do my liner, I always get liner on my fucking lashes. And then if I wait too long to go back in with mascara, my lashes are like mad, stuck together and shit. So yeah, we're not. Oh, and this is, shout out to my best friend Philip, who bought me this Chanel mascara in the color 10, black. Chanel gets a lot of love. Like I said, sisters, not twins. And that's it, because I feel like the devil is trying to make me quit. He's trying to piss me off and make me feel like I can't do this video. But guess what? Mess ups and all, we're still going. I'm not wasting this footage or this look. This is what happens, because I'm trying to talk to y'all and do my makeup, and Lord have mercy. So, concealer time. Alright, just look over here. For me, I have to do a multitude of things to feel better, you know. So shout out to you if you can just do like one little thing. Let me not say one little thing, but if you can do like one thing and you're like good to go. But I am a person that feels very deeply, and I genuinely don't like conflict. At least, especially not within my family. You know, so that can be tough. Well, it is tough, period, when you have things going on. But it's important to ground yourself, to center yourself, to just come back to the moment and just realize that, you know what, I can only do but so much. And if you're really not ready to address the issue, well, actually, if it's bothering you and it's kind of weighing on you, it's probably time to, like, you know, make some moves, which is what's also kind of pissing me off about my own situation, because I am a Taurus, so I can be stubborn. And if it doesn't feel like, low-key things got to be on our time, low-key, high-key. But isn't that everybody? Like, who really wants to move when they don't feel ready to move, right? But in the spirit of making progress and not dragging things on, I do have a plan for myself to get through the situation. But first, I have to be real with myself and spend time with myself and really acknowledge, like, what's the problem? Like, why am I upset? Why can I not move forward? Why can I not let certain things go? And then, you know, just from there, you gotta set your face. So right now, I'm in the process of just really trying to be raw and vulnerable with myself and figure out why I'm feeling as deeply as I'm feeling. And, you know, trying to figure out where can I make some compromises, where can I learn, where can I step outside of myself, but and consider the other people's feelings, but also, you know, how do I have to make sure that my feelings and my views and everything is protected as well. And it's not an easy thing. I don't have all the answers, and I'm clearly still working through my own issues and problems in my life, but you know, I found it so helpful this morning, and I was just so excited and so happy to just be able to just pull out my Iyanla Vanzant book. Let me show y'all, because this book is the real deal. This book right here, y'all, and I ain't not paid to talk about her or anything like that. Iyanla Vanzant is the truth. I love me some her. This book was given to me by my mom. Thank you, mommy. And it really is awesome. So it's called Get Over It, Thought Therapy for Healing the Hard Stuff. And she is the truth. So I bust that open this morning too, did my journaling, had my headphones on, and I was either listening to meditation music just as like background noise, or I had on an audible book, you know, to just fill my mind with positivity and good thoughts and good feels. And yeah, so I love that. I just wanted to share that. I'm like, who knows how many people are going through it and they don't know where to start, where to begin, or how to process or get past the heaviness that they feel. And honestly, writing, journaling, meditating, talking to a friend or whatever, a mom, a sister, whoever your confidant is, those are really helpful, because when we keep especially negative emotions inside, it just festers and it just becomes like a cancer. We become all angry and bitter, and we blowing up about shit that don't got nothing to do with the real problem, but because we don't want to address it, we out here just taking our anger out on everybody and everything else. So yeah, no bueno. Y'all see how pale I'm looking? I gotta bronze me on up. Yeah. I got a big ass forehead, as everybody knows and can tell and see, so I use bronzer to try to make it look a little bit shorter. I mean, there's not much I can do about the size of my head. Thanks, mom. Actually, I should be thanking my dad. I'm pretty sure I got my the Colombian side head, but you know, whatever. The thing too that I should mention, in working through feeling not so great, try not to victimize yourself. That's another thing I try to do. I try not to just be like, oh, boo-hoo, me. Because guess what? You're really not going to go nowhere if all you do is stay stuck in your feelings. And that's why today I really had to get serious about the problems that are in my life. Well, it's really just like one problem in my life. But yeah, like I said, just really trying to step out and say, how's this person feeling and where are they coming from, because it just gives you perspective. And you're not just moving and focusing on yourself and your feelings, because that's just not a problem. Just like anything else, is two or more people, so you play a part, they play a part, but also in the solution of the problem, you need to play a part, they need to play a part. So I think it's important to try to see things from other people's perspective as well. It doesn't mean you agree with them, it doesn't mean it makes them right, but I think that helps you and helps me know how to move forward, and even know if there's a way to get through the problem. You know, when you start thinking about the other person and where they're coming from and things that may or may not be going on with them, it just allows you to have a little more context in terms of, you know, moving forward and hopefully trying to resolve the situation, right? But ultimately, whenever you have a problem, especially if it involves another person, you're gonna have to at some point talk to that person if you want closure and if you want to resolve it. I think that's important, and that's what I'm gearing myself up for and to, which I really don't want to, but hey, if I really am on a mission for peace and lightness in my life, I cannot let certain issues go unresolved or not addressed. At least the type of person I am. I don't function that way. I wish I could, because then I would just move on with my merry old life. But being the empath that I am, it's hard for me. I don't like negativity, and I definitely don't like... I ran out of blush, y'all. I'm scraping. I more than hit pan. I'm scraping for dear life trying to get some color. Another tip that I'm also, that I also realize as well, and that I haven't completely gotten the answer to, but I'm making strides towards it, is to like make sure I have clear boundaries, right? I'm still working on boundaries in my life, although I think I do pretty well now, more than ever. Let's get a little liner. Where the fuck is my liner? Ultimately, when you're having bad days, take some time out for yourself, regroup, recoup, and try not to sweep certain problems under the rug or avoid certain, and try not to avoid certain problems. It's okay to take a time out. Let me go over here. It's totally okay to take a time out so that you can process how you feel. But at some point, try to circle back, just for you. Like, at the end of the day, you have to remind yourself everything you're doing, especially when you feel wounded or hurt by someone. If you're trying to get to a better standing or a compromise or just a resolution, period, it's for you. And I have to remind myself that too, because I think a lot of the time, it's what they say. It's the cliche. Forgiveness isn't for the other person; it's for yourself. And it may not even be a forgive situation, but whatever. In general, when you're trying to just make a headway and, make progress, just remind yourself that even if you're doing things that you feel like you shouldn't have to do or you feel uncomfortable doing, it's for you, so that you can feel better, feel lighter, and feel more positive and more at peace. Let's put this other fucking eye on. Anyway, I love just taking my time to comb through my feelings, what's going on in my head. Sometimes too many things are going on in my head, and I just have to write without even thinking. Just literally write whatever is coming across my mind, so I can just get it out, because I don't know if anyone else deals with that, but like, I have a really busy mind. So highlight. Boo-boo. So what do y'all do? Talk to me. Y'all gotta leave some comments below. Are y'all feeling the advice I'm giving about, when you're having a bad day or, a tough morning? What do you guys do to get through bad days or hard times? What do y'all do? What's the process? And I'll take this opportunity, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. I would really appreciate that. And make sure you also hit that notification bell, because your girl is trying to post twice a week and you don't want to ever miss an upload. So let's make that happen, y'all. Come on. All right. You see how that highlight just like changes? Smoke out Malayish. Love to smoke out underneath Malayish. Y'all, I don't wear lipstick. Well, I have some lipsticks, but I usually just like a gloss. I love a glossy lip. But damn, when my hair just be like swinging on my face and it gets sticky and clumpy, oh god. Ooh, wrong brush. Whoopsie, wrong brush. Do not forget your bottom lashes. Alright, boom. So the last part is to buff out everything, darling. You want to buff. I mean, I would like bake under here just to make it a little more clean, a little more crisp. But y'all know what I'm gonna do after I finish? I'm gonna take it all off. So, last but not least, spray your face with setting spray. All right, y'all, so I believe that concludes the look and this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, like I always say, be good to yourself and others. Peace. Let me not do that. No, it doesn't get caught in my earring. Oh God, seriously, hot as hell. Hot as hell. Hot ass mess that I am over here. Of course, when I want to film, everything's going on. I never get this shit on my fucking, what the fuck? I never get concealer and fucking liner. It's not just one thing. Like I have to do I have to do multiple